Hey there, welcome back to CyMo School. Today, we're focusing on the trading action in the 4-minute time frame. This time frame will help us illustrate what's known as the damping effect. The damping effect is best viewed on the 4-minute time frame and occurs when momentum exceeds the upper or lower thresholds. During these periods, elevated momentum dampens the signal created by the cyan line, the cycle. When this damping effect happens, momentum typically leads the charge for an average of 2 cycle rotations. Let's dive into the chart and see how this plays out. Starting at 1:14 p.m., we saw the cycle cross over the zero line while momentum was elevated. By 1:26 p.m., momentum had crossed over the upper threshold. Then at 1:34 p.m., the cycle crossed below zero for the first time, while momentum was still over the upper threshold. Due to the damping effect, the strong momentum continued to drive the trade north, overpowering the cycle signal. At 1:54 p.m., with momentum still elevated, the cycle crossed over zero again. Finally, at 2:14 p.m., the cycle crossed under zero, completing the second cyclic cross while momentum remained over the upper threshold. The second cyclic cross was less elevated than the first, signaling that the upward move was losing steam. Sure enough, at 2:18 p.m., momentum lost steam and the price began to retrace. Moving to our next example, at 3:34 p.m., momentum turned to the downside while the cycle dipped below the lower threshold, marking the first cyclic turn. The cycle then climbed over the lower threshold and crossed momentum at 3:50 p.m. Normally, this would be your exit setup, but with momentum sinking below the lower threshold, the damping effect caused the price to go into trend mode. Momentum continued to sink, and the price kept descending. To effectively use the 4-minute chart, be on the lookout for the damping effect whenever momentum crosses above or below the thresholds. In these setups, momentum takes the lead until it's exhausted. Watch for the cyclic rotations of the cyan line, which could indicate the potential end of the trend. Also keep in mind that when this downturn happened, momentum and the cycle on the 15-minute candles had both turned downward, leading to the aggressive move to the downside on the 4-minute chart. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of CyMo School. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.